After 45 days of using Clinique products, if you want to hear my thoughts, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, time flies. If you will recall, April 16th, I published a video introducing the fact that I was going to use a bunch of Clinique products. I guess this is the way to show the box. I got this as a 500-point deluxe sample kit from Sephora a long time ago and just finally kind of got to it and decided to pair this mostly makeup box with anything else I had from Clinique makeup and skincare. And now it's been over 45 days and I'm ready to kind of fill you in on my thoughts about the brand based on the products that I have used from the brand. So let's go I think I'll do makeup first because there's less of it, and then go into skincare at the end. When it comes to makeup, I had 4 items that I was pretty much testing out. This first one is the Pretty Easy liner, and I used it a lot. If you watch my makeup videos, I used this one a lot. And I'm just doing a few lines here to show you. You can do very thin and you can do thicker lines with it. Now the trouble that I had with it for quite a while, and it looks like it, of course this video is the first video where it's dry enough that it doesn't feather. It was feathering on my hand, let alone on my eye. And it looks like it's now dry enough. It took, and I said 45 plus days, right? It took that long for it to finally be dry enough. I could never do a wing. I mean, it would feather on my hand, never mind on the more delicate skin around my eye. And so I never ever could try to do a wing, but it looks like now I can. That's hilarious that it's on the day that I film that I can, it's dry enough now that I can. So I will try this out again and see. I'll do a wing next time I do a look, dramatic look. I'll do a wing and let you know in that video whether it has changed its nature, so to speak, from a very wet formula to maybe a more usable formula. I was going to poo-poo this liner, and now I have a feeling that I can possibly use it as I intended to use it all along. What I was doing was I was doing the upper lash line but stopping right at the edge of my eye. I couldn't extend it because it just would be a great big mess, and I don't have trouble usually doing liquid liner. So anyway, beware, it's a very liquidy formula if you want to use this Pretty Easy liner. And I mean, it's very sharp. If the line stayed where it was supposed to be, it wouldn't be a problem. It would just end up as like a big smudge or feathering like crazy. It just was not usable. And if you used any kind of shiny eyeshadow, it was even worse. So yeah, maybe it's usable now. So I will, like I said, report once more. I thought I had given it, 45 days should have been enough, but I obviously needed to give it more time. And I wasn't using it daily because I wasn't doing makeup daily over the last 3 months because the world has changed a little bit. But yeah, I've talked about it too much. Wasn't working. Looks like it might now. Stay tuned. The next one I want to talk about is another eye product, and this one I am wearing today on my lower lashes. Always have applied on my lower lashes. I tried it once on the upper lashes and it has no impact whatsoever, and it's called the High Impact Mascara. I will continue to use it on my lower lashes, but if you are looking for volume, I would definitely not go for this mascara. It's maybe the color black is intense, but it does not bring out your lashes if that is what you are hoping for. Now, this is a deluxe sample, but I don't see why the formula would be different from the deluxe sample to a full size. So I would definitely not recommend, and I would not purchase this particular mascara. So Clinique did not do very well when it came to eye products, right? Mascara and liner, but I am happy to report I like these a whole lot more than I liked the mascara and the liner. This is an unusual product, and I'm sure you've seen this before, but it's definitely unusual to me. And I was really drawn to it. I got this from Shoppers Drug Mart some time ago, and I was drawn to it because it's a powder formula. You've probably seen this. So it dips back into the top, and you squirt back down to get more product. If you like a very light Your Lips But Better application, this actually works pretty well, and I use it without a liner. And it's quite pretty, and it really is Your Lips But Better unless you go and dip 3 times in. But if you want that just kind of just pinched your lip, little bit extra pinkish hue to your lips, it's quite pretty. And I do wear it when I want something on my lips that I don't want to have move around, but that just kind of enhances the lips. This works quite nicely, and I like the component. I think it's kind of neat. Makes me think of the Hourglass component, and I think I paid $9 for it. It was really inexpensive when I bought it. And would I repurchase? Probably not, but I thought it was gimmicky, and it turned out to be a better product than I thought it would be. So I thought I would say that applicator type, I'm fine with it. I think it works fine. And like I said, I didn't have to use a liner, and I don't exactly have big dramatic lips. So the fact that I could get away with no liner, yeah, pretty good. And this is the second one I want to talk about, and it is the one that was included in this box from Sephora. So as you can see, the liner, the mascara, and this lipstick. Well, out of the 3 makeup items, this is the only one that I can like wholeheartedly recommend, assuming you like the color, and it is the 01 Blushing Pop. Did I tell you the name of this one? This one is the 05 Blossom Pop. Clinique Pop Lip Shadow is what it's called. And this one is, what's the name of it? Clinique Pop Matte is this one. So I wonder if they repeat the shadows from one to the other. And for a deluxe sample, it is huge. So let me just give you a swatch of that one next to the first one. And out of the 2, for an opaque color that I find quite fetching, this is the one that I like the most, and it's kind of peachy, dusty rose. I really like that color. I don't have a problem with either color. And I'm wearing it right now on my lips, and it's a matte formula, but it's not super drying. It's I would definitely call it an everyday lipstick, and I'm fine with it. I think it looks nice. It wears well. I've worn it through 4 videos now, and I haven't reapplied, haven't done anything. So yeah, it works quite nicely. And I've been drinking, I'm looking over there because I have my coffee mug, and I've been drinking coffee as well, and it seems to be doing just fine. So out of all of the makeup from Clinique, I would say this lipstick, again, the Comfort Matte, what is it called? The Clinique Pop Matte would be my first, and I don't think that there's a problem with this either. And again, that is the Clinique Pop Lip Shadow. I really don't have very much as far as makeup from Clinique, so we had 2 on the positive and 2 on the negative-ish as far as the mascara and liner. And I'm ready to talk about makeup removers now. So we're doing makeup removers, and then going into skincare. It feels like a kind of a nice gradual move. As you will see, I used this one quite a bit. This is the Take the Day Off makeup remover. And I used about half of it. And it's not because I couldn't have finished it. I definitely could have finished it, but out of this one and this one was my preference. And so this one I used often enough to have an opinion on it, but definitely not every day. I think it works fine like any micellar makeup remover. I don't know if it's a micellar makeup remover, but it acts like it anyway. In short, for this product, I would say that I would not pay the asking price for this product, because to me, any inexpensive micellar water like the Garnier Waterproof works the same at least the same, if not better than this. I think, is it a good product and it works well? Sure. It's just too expensive for my tastes. Now, this, on the other hand, and this is the second little container that I had of this. These are 100 point perk containers from Sephora. Like I said, this is the second one of these for me. And I just cracked into this one a couple of days ago. So you'll see some wear here. This is definitely my favorite, if not my second favorite makeup remover. The only one that I think beats this is Pharmacy, but Clinique is more affordable unless you talk about the huge Pharmacy tub, which if I do buy more makeup remover of this kind in an oil and balm, it would probably be Pharmacy at this point because they came out with a really big tub. If I have to pay more per ounce or more per mil for Pharmacy than the big tub, then I would probably go to something like this one. I just happen to prefer the consistency of the Pharmacy product. It feels like it takes less and it liquefies into an oil faster than this one, but I have to say this is a very, very good product and I understand why it has the reputation that it has. I would definitely endorse it. I would definitely support it. I think that there are cheaper oil and balms. If you are very price sensitive, this might just be too expensive. And I think we use this term too often, but a little does go a long way. You don't have to use a whole lot. And if anything, I use this product for my eye makeup and then I use a regular micellar water for the rest of my face so that I don't have to use too much of this. This is a very good product around delicate areas like the eye area. And so I'm quite happy with it. And as long as I can get these deluxe samples, 100 point perks, I will definitely go for that way of getting my hands on these. But I can see myself possibly buying a full size of this, again, if I can't get the Pharmacy product for about the equivalent price. Now we get to go into skincare, and for that I think I have four. I technically have 4, but 3 containers. Out of the skincare I tried from Clinique, this is one of the more recent ones that I tried, and it is the Moisture Surge Hydrating Supercharged Concentrate. Why is skincare always a mouthful? I ended up using this. It's a very, very small container, but I ended up using it for a couple weeks because it's a serum. It is not a cream, as far as I could see, because it took very, very little to do the whole face and neck and upper chest. And yeah, it lasted a long time. Here's the issue with the 2-ish weeks I had with this product. It broke me out. I ended up with blemish up here. I ended up with one here, and I had another one somewhere around here. It's hard to tell when you've got a full face of makeup on. But it was so funny because it was like, I got one blemish. And I thought, oh, that's strange. I mean, it happens a couple times a year that I get a blemish. And I thought, oh, well, that's weird. And the problem was they were deep, and kind of a little painful. So I had the first one, managed to take care of it. And it's small, but deeper set. And then the next day I get another one. And the next day I get another one. It was like 4 days in a row. It was ridiculous. And so yeah, I would definitely not purchase this product. I'm glad I got a sample and got to try it, but my skin just does not like it. And I had no other changes in my routine except for swapping this in for another serum. So yeah, not for my face. The next one I want to talk about is from the same line, and it was just fine. And this is the Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Gelée Crème. And I really finished it. Like, there's nothing left in here, completely cleaned out. I love makeup spatulas for that. They are fantastic at getting everything that is in a container out. Speaking of, here's my makeup spatula. I highly recommend. You can get right into the corners of a jar and get all your skincare out. I highly recommend these, and they usually come in sets of 2 with a small and a big one. Okay, going back to this, I had quite a bit, like somewhere between a week and 2 weeks. I can't tell you exactly how much, but it did not take very much as far as a moisturizer to manage to get my whole face, neck, and a little bit of my chest in by using this product. And I did tend to use it during the day, as in my morning moisturizer, not as a night moisturizer, and it worked just fine. Really liked it, and I wouldn't purchase it, but I wouldn't purchase it because I think I have something better. So hang on. The next product is, out of the whole Clinique experience, makeup and skincare, apart from the Take the Day Off oil and balm from Clinique that I just showed you, that I was just singing its praises, I ended up with 2 of these deluxe samples to use. And I was so surprised at how much I loved this moisturizer. And the funny thing is, a few of you, when I introduced the mini brand new focus, said, oh, you're going to love this. And I don't tend to get wowed by skincare a whole lot. The Neutrogena line has me wowed because their retinol products I think are really good. But I don't get wowed very often. And I used the first one, and I knew that there was something special about it when I was so happy that I had a second deluxe sample and that I could keep using it. And the other deluxe sample must have been in my empties last month, because I only had one in my empties this month. But I know for a fact that I've used 2 of them. And I always empty out the skincare to use as much as is possible. And I do think that as a deluxe sample, they did put a lot of attention to this, because do you see the yellow gradient? There's yellow at the top and then it kind of fades to clear. That is so that the fact that the sample is not 100% full, because they never are, there's always a little bit of air, doesn't take away from it being a yellow lotion. And I just think that it's like that little attention to detail that was delightful, even though I don't usually care about that stuff. But anyway, I thought I would just mention it because it was nice. It was nice, and it really maintained the Clinique aesthetic. Now, as proof of how much I liked this product, I have something to show you. So to the few people who were really excited about me using this dramatically different moisturizing gel, you were right. I ended up purchasing this product. I bought the really big tub because it was the most cost effective. And this is 6.7 fluid ounces, or 200 ml of product. I think is for $50. And so that is going to last me, based on how long these little guys lasted me, this is going to last me for months, maybe even to the end of the year. It does not take very much. I do like the container. Can I get this open? There we go. I do like the component. I like the aesthetics of Clinique. They're very clean lines, and I have to admit, I'm kind of happy. How did a dog hair show up here? I ended up really happy to be able to grab this size and to use it for quite a while. And I had a delightful surprise when I looked this up on Sephora, and let me show you what I get to try as well. There was a promo the day I looked up this lotion, and it was another Clinique product and another full-size Clinique product. It's almost like they knew I was doing a mini brand new focus. And it is, just opening it up here, it is a full size of the Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Hydro Plump Treatment. And I was really shocked at the fact that here I was doing a focus on Clinique, happy to pick up a product that is frankly a new favorite from for creams, and to have the chance to try yet another Clinique product. So I'll just extend this mini brand new focus. I mean, I'll close it off as far as all the products I talked about, but I will come back and give you a sense of what I think of this lip Hydra Plump treatment. What does it say? Does it say anything? Apply to lips day and night. Use for an instant boost of hydration and for makeup prep. So I will use it according to their suggestion, and yeah, get back to you on this channel and let you know what I thought of the lip treatment as well. I hope this review of 9 products from Clinique was of use to you. I think you noticed the things I loved and the things I didn't love so much or really would not recommend, at least from my experience. And I will turn it over to you. Please let me know, have you used any of the products that I reviewed here today? And if so, what was your experience with it? Help us all out, that would be great. And are there any products from this brand, from Clinique, that you would recommend that I have not showcased on this channel? I will say that their Cheek Pop blushes are interesting. I think that's what they're called. And let me know if there's anything else from the brand that you think is top-notch, top drawer, that we should all pay attention to. Or things that we really, really need to avoid. Those are great suggestions as well. So with that, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.